MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one pitch that stands out to me is that splitter. You'll see a fastball, then he'll come back and throw that splitter. It looks like a fastball, then it drops at the last second and drops off the table. Gives hitters fits. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, number 4.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Dallas Keuchel has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead it's 2-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And that's in there, base hit. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit. Matt Holliday standing in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Outside 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. The 3-1 to Beltran. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Full count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Frazier's up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Cameron Maybin is on deck. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Three and one. Here it is. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 3, Cameron Maybin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First offering on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reddick arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge posts under it, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Judge.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired, 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. Keuchel sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading out for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Here he comes again. 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Astros,
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Pitch on the way. Misses. Ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Carlos Beltran would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one right down Main Street. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Cut fastball misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here's the 3-1. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. One there on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Keuchel pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Beltran.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Beltran. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 3, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. McCann has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Gurriel backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Here's George Springer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Matt, I love the no-hitter as much as the next guy, but he's got such a high pitch count. I don't know if he's going to make it. He's already in the 7th. The only way he's going to do that is get outs early. He's got to throw that first pitch strike and hope they hit it at somebody.
Popped high in the air. Holiday is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Cue shot here out toward short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Holiday is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Astros leave one. They're down 1-0. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Chris Davinsky.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, it's really raining hard here tonight. I tell you what, it is really going to have an impact on this game, too. I'm curious how it's going to affect the pitching more than anything else.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Headley.
In now, Chase Headley. He swings and grounds it to short. Altuve for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Hey, it doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And the pitch. Hit hard to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Astros.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Striding in, Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. 3-0 pitch on its way. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Carlos Beltran will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran, and a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 2-1. Runner goes for second. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know the first baseman's going to be holding, and he dives for this ball. Had he been playing back, he might have had him. But that's why you shoot for that direction, because you know he's playing in.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Marwin Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Gonzalez.
And that misses, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
From the belt, the pitch, a little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Cameron Maybin will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Brian Mitchell takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Number 21 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Cameron Maybin will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score the runner from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's George Springer. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. Last time through was a base hit. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. I think this deserves a second look. Up and over the wall to take away a grand slam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tony Kemp is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 18,
Marwin Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Gonzalez. Now pitching for the Astros.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball that just misses inside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Dribbled to the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A called strike on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Again a 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. The Astros lead it 2-1. Standing in, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
First baseman number
standing
10.
in now, Yulieski Gurriel. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
To short. Gregorius is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box, number 21. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner at second here with one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 3-1 Houston. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Ken Giles. Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, right fielder Aaron Judge.
fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Count is 1-2.
Now the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it out.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And no problem here, Houston. The Astros are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.